I'm Heidi. I'm speaking here with Dave about becoming a power user. And Dave, you know, when I go to Autodesk University and attend classes, step in on classes, or I read articles on blogs, sometimes I'll just see some little tidbit of information, some utility or something that somebody has come up with. And I think that's just amazing. Where in the world did they come up with that idea? We should have done it a long time ago, but it's something that's just a real powerful productivity tool. Where do people come up with these ideas?
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I've noticed about power users is that they are people who play with the product. And I know that's a dirty word in a lot of organizations, but it is such a powerful word. You know, if you look at Edison, I mean, the guy played with these things and blew it 900 sometimes or whatever that huge number is, right? But he got it right, and only because of trial and error. And I don't think we give enough weight to how beneficial trial and error is.
I agree
you know,
with you.
Autodesk puts all these products out with all this time, 30-day trials and so forth, so that we're able to download these and really goof off with it, and call it R&D if you have to, to get your time with it. But it's because we're goofing off with these products that we are suddenly able to discover, wow, this thing was never intended to be used this way, but look, it can do this, Maybe I need to be able to create some kind of hatch pattern. And if you've ever made a PAT file, then you know it's a pretty heavy investment of understanding and time. But, here comes a command called xclip. It was intended to be able to clip out xrefs, and we all get that. But somebody's sitting there late night thinking about it, goofing off with this new command, and suddenly it dawns on them that an xref looks an awful lot like a typical block. And then they realize that they could use an old command like minsert, multiple insert, draw, let's say, a circle, a line in their word Dave, which would take quite a while with an 8-bit SHP, and they draw this thing, and they make a block out of it, and they minsert it over an area, and they draw a boundary of a polyline, and then they use xclip, a function that was never intended to be used this way, and it clips that minsert in the same way that an xref would happen, and for all practical purposes, as far as a plotter cares, it's a hatch pattern. And somebody sees that and goes, holy cow, where did you come up with that? That's brilliant, and it's fast, and it's a beautiful thing. I goofed off. I was goofing off with the product. That's where it came from, I was having a beer with somebody, and we came up with this thing, right? And that kind of process can be crucial to coming up with, ways to do things faster or extending the capability of the software in ways we never imagined. Crazy, but powerful.
And you know what I find with trial and error too is that it tends to sink in more with me. If I'm doing trial and error, like somebody could explain something to me and it may not sink in, but if I'm doing trial and error over and over again, you kind of learn from your mistakes.
Absolutely. Pain is a very helpful, powerful thing.
It is.
And not only does it generate empathy from other people, even in management, but when they're willing to see that goof off time is something we should set time apart for, let this person play with this new product for a time. Put that in your budget. Because we know that 10 minutes or an hour or 2 days of playing with that is going to result in gobs of time saved on projects. That's a very powerful concept, and leadership has to understand the value of that. It's like a parent understanding how valuable playtime is for their child.
Good analogy. Very good. Thanks, Dave.